Hey guys, what's up? XX Ventricle here, doing a tips and tricks guide for Forza Motorsports 4. And one of the first things that I'm going to point out is if you've just recently got this game, like I did, one of the things that I learned is one of the main things. If you keep getting stuck on the same track, you're probably going to need to take advantage of the rewind tool. The rewind tool, as you'll see later in the end of the video, actually helped me get in first place, because what the rewind tool does is that a lot of people just rewind it once, and sometimes that's not enough. A lot of the times, in fact, you mess up a lot earlier in the race, and you need to go back and fix that problem, and rather than just clicking the rewind button once and going back to maybe slowing down a bit more, or any little adjustment to what you do in the race in Forza Motorsport 4 really makes a difference. Another thing you're going to want to do when you're playing on very curvy maps, and if you're not very good at making sharp turns, you're really going to want to go get ahead early and make sure you get ahead far. Because when you mess up on those turns, but it's not in a way that you need to go rewind, it just slows you down a bit more. And that's definitely going to help you when you're trying to keep ahead of everybody. Because when you are in the lead and you are ahead of people by at least 5 seconds, and you have a 5 second delay, then you still have time to get back on your feet. And I think this is one portion in the video, or maybe it's the second lap around this video, where I really have to take advantage of the rewind tool, because this is right next to where the finish line is, and I don't settle for anything less than first place in this game. Although it can be difficult sometimes, it is definitely something that I find really rewarding in this game, especially since it's a lot more difficult than the demo. Next thing I want to point out is definitely take advantage of both braking mechanisms. Sometimes, maybe if you might at sometimes during the sharp turns in this map, I'm not really sure what the track is called in this one, but you're definitely going to need to use the advantages of both the handbrake and the LT brake is basically what I call it, because I'm not really a car person, so I'm not really sure what that brake is called. If you know what it is, let me know in the comments. But you're definitely going to need to use the advantages of both of those and not just one or the other throughout the race. Another thing is definitely, it's not all about the way that the game was meant to be played in terms of the view. You're definitely going to want to find a view that's very comfortable for you. As you saw earlier in this video, I was playing around with the... I'm out of breath. Playing around with the views a little bit. I was trying to find what was comfortable for me. I'm normal to be playing games like Need for Speed, to where it's over the shoulder when it starts off. But this game and most racing games now actually are starting to focus on the indoor first-person driving aspect. So I just got adjusted to that, and it seemed to work a lot. It didn't really change my style of gameplay all that too much, but it did make it a little more realistic, and I'm one of those people who really enjoys realism in their games. And one last tip I'm going to give you before this video comes to an end is to try when there are a lot of people near you and you're making a sharp turn, try to use them as kind of a blockade rather than the actual walls. And I'm going to explain why here. Because if you hit someone and use them as a blockade in the right area, you can definitely either screw them up or end up, saving yourself from having this huge crash. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tips and tricks video of Forza Motorsport 4, and I hope you guys enjoy this nice sexy finish of me in first place, and I hope you guys continue to keep subscribing to my channel. Thanks, bye.